This is the World of Sports Network presentation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the G to the U to the R to the U. So we are continuing our scheduling prediction, and we are on the Los Angeles Chargers. Man, you know how hard it was for me not to say the San Diego Chargers, bro? Like, do you know how hard it is, man? Man, I had to pause, man. That's why y'all had like a little the Los Angeles, because I was like, man, I'm finna say San Diego for real, for real. Anyhow, let's go straight up for the Los Angeles Chargers schedule prediction. Week 1 at Cincinnati. I don't know anything about Zach Taylor or Joe Burrows in week 1, so I expect Tyrod Taylor and company to come out of the Queen City with a W. Week 2 versus the defending Super Bowl champion, the Kansas City Chiefs, man. The Chargers, you know, this is a divisional game, man. The Chargers always play the Chiefs hard, man. You know what it is with those divisional games. I expect Tyrod Taylor and company to have no turnovers. You know what, Tyrod Taylor, the ultimate game manager, and I expect the defense, Bozer and Melvin Ingram and company to just do enough and cause a couple of turnovers and Derwin James to cause chaos for the Chiefs, and who's going to be basically, I expect the Chiefs to start out slow from this Super Bowl hangover, so which will give the Los Angeles Chargers a W in week 2. Week 3, staying at home, the Carolina Panthers come to town with Matt Rule and company. This is another, I think the Chargers got a better roster overall than the Panthers at this particular time, especially offensively, defensively, all aspect of the whole entire roster. So I anticipate that to showcase as the Chargers will come and defeat the Carolina Panthers at home. Week 4, the Chargers travel to Tampa Bay. I don't like this. We all know how I feel about, from a West Coast travel to East Coast situation, especially in Miami. You know, that South Florida heat, man. Like, bruh, trust me. I don't think the Chargers want anything to do with that South Florida heat in week 4. So I expect Tampa Bay to win that game and a whole bunch of cramps to be happening, dog. Y'all better take some Pedialyte that game. That's about to be the cramp game right there, man. So week 5, stay on the road, man. Stay in the South. They go to New Orleans, man. Hey, New Orleans got a deep roster, man. New Orleans is right now, they got a roster that's great, that's good enough to win the Super Bowl, and they're going to be at home. So I anticipate the Saints to hold forge at home, and the Chargers will take an L. Week 6, they are traveling back to LA, staying at home, taking on the New York Football Jets. I don't know where the Jets are right now as an organization. I don't think there's a synergy as far as the team goes right now. So with that said, I anticipate the Chargers to take advantage of that situation in New York with the Chargers winning that game. Week 7, travel to South Beach, man. Yes, I know I told you all about, the West Coast team traveling to South, but this time, it's a little bit of October in Miami, so it's not as humid at this time in South Florida. So I expect the Los Angeles Chargers, man. I'm about to say San Diego once again, man. But either way, the Los Angeles Chargers to go ahead in South Beach and handle business, because I think that roster right now is better than Miami roster at this particular moment. So week 8, man, the Jacksonville Jags come to town. I think the Jags probably going to be the worst team in football, so I think the Chargers should take care of business against the Jags. Week 9, we're continuing the homestand. The Las Vegas Raiders come to town, man. So, after that, that's like, 3 straight victory for the Chargers. I see another divisional game. The Raiders and John Gruden seem like they always beat the Chargers every time I watch them on TV, man. So I anticipate that to still happen with the Las Vegas Raiders beating the Los Angeles Chargers week 9. Heading to the bye week. So heading into the bye week, the Chargers are sitting in pretty good situation. So week 11, they coming out the bye at Denver. I anticipate them to win that game. Just in fact, I give respect to Anthony Lynn and that coaching staff. You give them an extra week to prepare. I give them respect. I got that much respect for that coaching staff, and I anticipate them to go to Denver with their staff and the way the Chargers are built to handle the Denver Broncos on the road in Mile High. Week 12, they travel to Buffalo. I don't like this matchup, man. Nah, this definitely what I don't like. If I don't like early going to South Florida early, I don't like you going to upstate late. Put it like that. South Florida early, upstate late. I don't want nothing to do with that, especially defensively, how nasty the Bills going to be. The Bills might have the best defense in all of football this season. So I anticipate the Chargers take an L in Week 12 on the road in Buffalo. Week 13 versus the New England Patriots. I'm not even going to waste my time. The Patriots got the Chargers number. I don't think I ever seen the Chargers beat the Patriots. Move on. Week 14, they go Atlanta come to town. ATL Shoddy. I think Atlanta might. I don't even know who's going to be the coach at that time in this week. I think they might be banking in for the season. They were looking for the draft pick. So I anticipate the Chargers to take care of the Dirty Birds, man, at home in LA. Week 15, short week, traveling to Las Vegas. Travel to Las Vegas on a Thursday night, man. At that time, they're going to be playing against Marcus Mariota, in my opinion, man. So I expect Boza and Ingram and company to handle Mariota in Week 15. I anticipate the Los Angeles Chargers to take that W, man. Week 16 at home versus the Denver Broncos. I think this is going to be a split. The Broncos going to figure out what the Chargers are all about, and they will split in a tough game Week 16. And Week 17, they travel to Kansas City. That's the ultimate L. The Chiefs going to be mad, and obviously this is going to be the cold game right here. You can see previously for the last 5 weeks, for the last month, the Chargers are going to be playing in a very good weather-situated games. But the last game of the season, they're going to be freezing. It's going to be cold, snowing in Kansas City, breezy, and I anticipate the Chiefs will handle business in Week 17. So with that said, I see the Los Angeles Chargers finishing 9-7. I got mad respect for Tom Telesco, Anthony Lynn and company. I think that's a very good roster from the defensive line to the secondary. Defensively, they're a very adequate roster. Offensively, obviously, they got some holes here and there, but they do have Tyrod Taylor, who's an ultimate game manager, ultimate locker room leader. So I definitely see this team peaking at 9-7 in 2020. Y'all know the drill. Like this, love this, share this, and I am out.